Before this video begins, I'd like to give a special thanks to the people on screen for supporting me on Patreon.
Hello there and welcome to Sega GT. This is part 32, and today we're going to be doing the factory license to get the SA class to finish it off. Which means I'm still in Sir Mad Lad, as you would expect. In fact, if you're wondering, yes, I just started recording this immediately after I finished part 31. Because, yeah. So we got 5 trials, and it's pretty much what you would expect, really. So let's go ahead and get them taken care of so we can unlock the last class to get the vast majority of engine types that will be available for that, and see what the new bodies are like, which we've seen a good portion of them. Not all, and there is still a group of bodies exclusive to the Japanese version, which I'll probably have to show off in like a bonus part or something. Because those are, to me, those are worth showing off. But yeah, there's number 1 down. We kind of easily killed it. It said it needed like a 22-second or whatever, and we did 18.5. Yeah, 22.4 and an 18.5, so nearly 4 seconds faster. So number 2 is the sharp. Appears to be the sharp section at Solid Circuit. A lot of these are just kind of all very similar to each other, which is the only disappointing thing really about doing these Carrozzeria licenses. They're just kind of all this. They're just really kind of all the same. So that's really the only downside of it. But other than that, you know, it just means you get through them quicker, and you know exactly what to expect. So it doesn't always particularly mean a bad thing. But because my Sir Mad Lad is such a quick lad, it means it's just gonna run through these no sweat. So that's 2 down and 3 to go, and this one appears to, yep, exactly as I expected with a lot of these. They're all pretty similar. I really would have thought they would have put at least a little more variety in these, but apparently not. I guess what can you do, you know? At least the good thing is, because this one's mostly high-speed focus, this one will be really easy. Yep, see? Not even, like, again, almost by 4 whole seconds. So, there's 3 down, and that leaves us with 2 left. Let's see what the 4th one is going to be like. Ooh, Snowy Mountain. I think I've had a test here before, but during the A-class one, but, you know, still. So I like Snowy Mountain, so it's always nice to see. That's just my personal take, at least. It's always kind of interesting, too, when you really think about it, because the main licenses for, like, the regular cars in the game is basically like the super license, but for all the classes in, like this, like the Gran Turismo Super license, but it's for like every class in this game. Whereas the regular tests that are just like sections are just for the Carrozzeria cars. It's really weird how they did it like that, but whatever. And time for the last one, which is another part of Night Section A. So, you know, kind of just actually no, this is Night Section B. So yeah, mostly just more of the same. Okay, that was not the start I was expecting. This is also not the music I was expecting. I was not expecting to hear this music for this track. It must have been a developer oversight, I guess, or something else, I don't know. This is really odd. Oh, but all that matters is I killed it. And thankfully not entirely talking about the car. So yeah, there we go. That's all the Carrozzeria things done. So now we've got our SA class license, so that is all taken care of. So let's take a look at the engines we can make for an SA class car. We have a lot to choose from. 2500, 30,000, 3500, 4,000, 4,500, 5,000, and a 654x3 rotor. So yeah, there's a lot you can make at this point. And yeah, 5,000 is like you can make a V12. It's only naturally aspirated though, so no turbo for you. In fact, actually, I'm curious. What's the highest displacement you can have? That's not the rotor one that can have a turbo. Oh wow, look, there's a boxer engine, supercharger. I actually find it interesting that there's no turbo things for these, but whatever. 3,500. I would have to imagine that it would have to be that that inline 6 then. No, that doesn't even have a turbo either. 3,000. Yep, I guess that's pretty much as high as... Oh wait, there's some V8 options here. You can get a... Oh, there's even boxer. That's interesting. That's interesting at least. Okay, well... Oh god, would you really want this powerful an engine only being that? Okay, so let's take a look at the bodies. I'm gonna just go over this way to get to them. So we've got the Bullet GTV, which is kind of like some... It's kind of like an Aston Martin V8 Vantage, really. It's kind of got that thing going for it. Like, it's also got like elements of Toyota Chase are in there in some areas, but it's mostly like an Aston Martin V8 Vantage in some aspects, especially this first body. See, if you put the green body on it, the green color on it, that really shows it off best. But blue, green, yellow, very bright yellow, in fact, gray, and black. Then we have the Venom RS, which is basically pretending to be a Viper, even though there's Vipers in the game already. Or a Viper in the game already. But it does have some other things going for it too, so it's not just, you know. And this has white, really nice blue, red, gray, and black. I really do like that blue. It looks really nice. We have the Stayer 340, which is kind of like almost like a modern De Tomaso Pantera kind of body, in a way. Or like a Ferrari 288 GTO. This has red, blue. Oh wow, that's a very nice blue too. Yellow, slate, I guess, and kind of a different kind of black. Then we have these last two bodies here. The Gush, which is basically a Ferrari 550 Maranello, especially if you choose the Type B, where it's... In fact, the Type B one is pretty much almost an exact one-on-one with about nearly everything there. That one's like really, really accurate. This has red, brownish color. That's a bit weird. Blue, yellow, and white. And lastly, we have this very silly SGK 20006. Like an old body style, kind of like an old Thunderbird. And here you have blue, kind of like a greenish blue, black, purple, green, and pink. So those are the bodies we have, and those are the kinds of engines. We don't really need to make one, though, to be honest, but I might make one just to say why not. But all that really leaves now, apart from the SA class racing, is the specials for the event races, and I think what I'm going to do next are both the 0 to 400 and 0 to 1000 tournament. We're going to get both done in one go. So stay tuned for that, and as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy this, make sure to hit that like button so you can catch more content similar to this one. Actually, you need to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more content similar to this one. But like the video as well if you enjoyed it. As well, you can check me out over on Twitter, Twitch. Check my Patreon out if you want to help support the channel, or come see us at the public Discord. It's all down below in the description. I'll see you on the next one.